Hello, second grade friends. Well, it looks like we're going to be learning remotely for the next few weeks. And so we're going to continue talking about descriptive writing. I know for the past few days you've been reading descriptive books and you've been learning how different authors might do their planning by putting their thinking into a web. So today, I'm excited to say we're going to start talking about your own descriptive topics and how you might put those in a web. So before we start, let's just remember about informational writing, that informational writing is real information. It has all real things in it. Those are called facts. So everything that you write about has to be true. We've also been learning that informational writing uses text features. So as you are writing your piece in the next few weeks, be thinking about how when we go to publish one of these pieces, how you could add text features like maybe a glossary or an index or a photo or picture with a caption to it. Maybe it would be a drawing that would have links. So that will be a fun part of our publishing later on. It's also important to know that informational writing has different purposes. There are different kinds of informational writing. And the one that we've been talking about and that we're going to write about first is going to be descriptive writing. And its purpose is to describe something or explain about different types of things or kinds of things. So that's what we're going to work on. Now, in order to write a descriptive paper, you need to come up with a topic that you have a lot of schema for. For example, remember when we read Using Rocks? We know that Jacob Finch probably is somebody who maybe is a rock collector. Maybe he works with different types of rocks. He has a lot of schema about rocks, so that's why he chose that topic. Now, girls and boys, I don't know about you, but I don't know a lot about rocks. So I probably wouldn't choose that topic to write about. For this paper, I would like you to write about something that you don't have to go and do research for. It's something that you're just automatically going to know in your brain. So, for example, you might really like different types of sandwiches. So maybe you'll want to do a web with the favorite different kinds of sandwiches that you like. Maybe your family loves playing board games, so you could write about different types of board games, Candyland, Monopoly, etc. Um, I know all second graders like different toys, so maybe you could write about your favorite toys, Legos, Littlest Pet Shop, things like that. Um, Maybe you're a gardener and you like different kinds of flowers. Maybe you really have a sweet tooth and want to write about different kinds of desserts. Maybe it could be about cakes, cookies, and candy. Who knows? Maybe you could write about different types of vacation spots that you've been on with your family. I know some friends that I have love to go fishing, so maybe they would write about different types of places to go fishing. I know other friends in our class take gymnastics. So maybe you could write a descriptive paper about different gymnastics events like the beam, the bar, tumbling. Maybe some of my friends have been going hunting with dad or grandpa, and there are different places to go to hunt. Some friends love vehicles. Maybe they would be writing about different types of vehicles like cars, monster trucks, dirt bikes. Um, you could write about different types of sports. You could write about the different types of books that you like to read. So I'm envisioning a web here that maybe would have well, you could do it two ways. You could pick different genres of books. So maybe you could say I like um, graphic novels like Dogman, and then I like nonfiction books like Who Would Win, and I also like just kind of funny fiction books like Henry and Mudge or Amelia Bedelia. Or you could write about three specific different books that you've read that you like. So that's a different way you could do that. You could pick any kind of vegetables or fruits. Um, we just had an election. You could write about different presidents that you know about. Trading cards. Some people could write about Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, baseball cards. Um, Maybe some of my friends really like different hairstyles, braids, ponytails, buns, curly, straight. You can write about some of the different types of iPad apps that you enjoy, or different types of restaurants that you like going to when they're open, different types of dogs or cats or animals, um, different beach toys you could take, different subjects in school. So you could write about, your three favorite things, which I'm sure would be reading, writing, and math. I'm sure it would not be PE or recess or lunch. Those wouldn't be your favorite, right? At the bottom, you could also make a descriptive paper on things that you need to take care of, a pet. So maybe if you were writing about that, you would say, well, you need to, number one, feed it, or maybe you need to give it exercise, or maybe you need to take it to a vet. Things you need to plant a garden. Maybe you would talk about soil or seeds or gardening tools. Things you need to play soccer. So you could talk about the different equipment or the field. Keep in mind you're describing things that you need for that. This is not a how to paper. So don't write how to play soccer, but you might just say things you need to play soccer, such as you would need a team, you would need a field with a goal, you would need shin guards and lots of water to drink. Things like that would be better for this type of paper. Um, I'm going off of a list that kids in the past in second grade have used, and I thought this was good. Things you need to do to have a good day. And one little friend put smile at other people, um, say hello to your friends, do something nice for someone else, brush your teeth so you have good breath, or something like that. I thought that was kind of a funny topic. Things you need to do to make a friend. So, boy, we've talked about that a lot in school. So, maybe think of how we notice and invite people to join in. um, yeah, how we think of activities to do. And oh, that last one, sorry, the yellow doesn't show up very well. Things you need to build a fort. Maybe you could say you need friends, you need some building materials, you need some tools. So hopefully some of these ideas sort of helped you think of an idea that you are good at, that you have a lot of schema for, that you could write about. Now, for today's activity, I would like you to get out your writing notebook, and these should have come home with you. And if they didn't, no worries, just get a piece of paper. For those of you who haven't seen me, this is mine, and I have some tabs here. These are all of my favorite things: Brussels sprouts, the beach, my family, my flowers, Serena Williams, the tennis player. So I'm going to go to my ideas tab, and you might remember, oh yeah, we did that. Those are some ideas, or what should I write? Oh, that's when we were doing personal narrative writing. And I'm going to make a new page here with descriptive ideas. So, your job for today is in your writing notebook under the Ideas tab. I would like you to pick 3 to 5 ideas that you could write a descriptive paper about. They can be ideas from this list, which I am going to put in the seesaw activity on the first slide so you can look back at that list as much as you'd like. Or it can be an idea that isn't on the list, but maybe something that you saw there made you think of something that you're really passionate about and you know a lot about. So let's see. For my descriptive ideas, well, I definitely could write about vacation spots. So I'm going to put that there. Now, I'm just brainstorming ideas, so I'm not actually going to do my web yet. That's going to be tomorrow. Today, I'm just brainstorming ideas. So I'm just kind of thinking in my head, ooh, I could write about going up north to Frankfurt and going on the beach. I could write about going to Breckenridge on a ski trip. That was a fun vacation. Or I could write about when we went to North Carolina. I'm going to ponder that. I'm going to keep thinking about it. So that's one idea. Oh boy. So I'm trying to think about something I'm feeling strongly about right now. Oh, I know. It's that time of the year. I'm thinking about different Christmas things that we usually do. It started to snow today, so I'm just going to put family Christmas traditions, things we like to do at Christmas. And what else could I write about? Well, I am not realizing, I didn't realize how much I missed this until I couldn't go to them, but I'm really missing going to restaurants right now because we can't really go to restaurants because of COVID. So it kind of has me thinking about, oh, I just want to go sit at my tallies right now. But so maybe I could write about restaurants. Let's see. I'm thinking I'm gonna have family a lot over at my house over the holidays, so maybe I could write about board games too. All right, so I want you to think of 3 to 5. Looks like I thought of 4 here, so at least 3, no more than 5, because then it's going to just be too tricky to narrow it down. So what I want you to do is write your 3 to 5 ideas in your writing book. And then in the seesaw activity on slide number 2, you're going to take a picture right of this page that you wrote on, and you're going to upload that on page 2. And then don't forget to click the green check to submit it. And then as you're going to bed tonight and you're laying on your pillow, maybe think about, those were some good ideas. Which one should I pick tomorrow when we start planning our descriptive webs and thinking about how to do beginnings of good descriptive pieces? I can't wait to see your ideas. Don't forget to submit them. Happy writing!